guys, it's Martine and
Tony. Welcome back to our channel.
And we're back with another video.
Today we're going to be doing a story time, something different.
Something juicy.
Alright, so I'm going to make Martine start it up because...
So this story time, if you've seen the title below, is obviously me and Tony first job experience together, and it was the worst job experience in life. I hated that job so much.
And we got fired.
I got fired once, rehired, and then I quit. But anyway, let's just jump right into the supermarket. And my sister told me about it, and I wasn't really working for the summer, So she was like, oh, you should come do the interview or whatever. So, I went to go do the interview. I did good. This supermarket took like 2 months to open. And it was just so they had us basically doing nothing for the 2 months. We was just in the store playing around, basically. So I started telling my friends about the job and stuff. One by one, people would come in. They would hire them right off the bat.
And basically, gang was working in that store.
I'm talking about,
what was that store called? Should we even say the name?
Yeah, we're going to say the name because I don't. Yeah, Shady
right.
Boots. It was called Windsor. Don't go to that market, y'all.
And I swear, it was all of us working there.
It was like...
Before I even came, it was more of us. Like,
it
all
was like
our friends.
10 of us, like, really working there.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so let's talk about the time. Like, we're going to just go down in time events. So, let's talk about the time that I got fired and rehired. So, me and my friend, I'm going to call her Kay because I don't really want to put her name out there. Me and my friend Kay, we used to do everything crazy in the store. We used to ring each other up, change the prices. We would charge each other 50 cents for a bacon, egg, and cheese and all of that. We used to just go in. So one time, me and Kay, we really paid for the sandwich this time. And it was an $8.99 sandwich. In the supermarkets, the sandwich be more money. So we literally paid for this sandwich. We paid for it. I went on break first. I was going to eat the half first, and she was going to go on break next and eat the other half. So I paid for the sandwich, and I ended up throwing the receipt away. I never really hold my receipts. So I'm walking out, about to go enjoy my break and eat this sandwich. The boss stops me, and he goes, where's your receipt? I'm looking through my bag. I'm like, oh, I think I threw the receipt in the garbage. Then he goes, you didn't pay for the sandwich. So now I'm black, and I'm like, yes, I did pay for the sandwich. Buy the sandwich together. Damn, I was like, Kate, didn't we buy the sandwich together? So now we looking through the garbage for the receipts and stuff.
The garbage.
Yes, I thought it was in the garbage. So me and her looking for it, we couldn't find it. So I'm like, I can't find the receipt, but I really paid for the sandwich. He fired me in front of everybody. I was so mad. I started calling out my brothers and everybody in front of the store. Come in the store, come rush it down, come do this, come do that. They just fired me, they wanted. So 5 minutes later, he comes outside. He's like, who you on the phone with? I'm like, I'm on the phone with my brother. They coming back here. I'm going in. He's like, hang up the phone. You don't need to call nobody. He's like, oh, I believe you. You paid for the sandwich. Kiana said it. Blah, blah, blah. So basically, he rehired me now. He rehired me and wanted me to finish my shift. So I ended up leaving, and I didn't finish my shift, but I did go back to the job, though, because sis needed her coins. So now Tony ended up getting hired. And Tony, explain your experience at this job.
So from my point of view, so I got hired. Martine told me about the job. So I'm like, you know what? All my friends is working there. Why not? This is going to be lit. Gang, 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 So we working there now, and I'm the type of person, if I feel like you bullying my friend, like, I go hard for my friends, basically. So if I feel like you talking down to my friend, bullying my friends, I'm going to speak up. But anyway, besides that, before I get into that, while I was working there, I was just miserable. It was always cold. I just felt like they were racist. And, I always get these moods and these vibes, and I was just spot on. I felt like they were racist and all of that. So anyway, my friend Jay, I'm going to call her Jay because I won't put her name in the video. She was working beside me one day, and I just realized that lately that my manager was just coming for her. Like, he was just always coming for my friend. Like,
he was real picky.
He was just always coming for this one particular friend. So I'm just like, all right, I let it slide a couple times. Then one day he said something. I really don't remember what he said. I wish I did. But I was just like, I feel like you picking on her. I said it in front of everybody. I don't know if he felt embarrassed or he felt
And
like
you know,
she trying to play me in front of
people
my
was
workers.
camping it.
So it's like we all work beside each other. So everybody heard, like we're all like close next to each other. So I'm like, I feel like you picking on her. So I don't know. I forgot what he said after that. But all I know is the next day when I came in, I'm regular degular doing my little thing or whatever. He come, oh, I got to talk to you outside. I go outside. I know I was in trouble. I don't know why I was in trouble, but I knew I was in trouble. So he's like, okay, so you were $85 short and we're going to have to let you go. $85 short.
The gag was, since I didn't like that store so much, every day I would literally take $5 out the register and they didn't notice.
So
and
once my sis told me that, and I knew I wasn't $85 short because I was very careful. That's how I was, period. Once my sis told me she was taking 5 out, so you lying on me now? You lying on me, sir?
It was
so I'm
a
like,
lie. It was
so
a
before
lie.
that, once he told me that, I'm like, do you have any proof that I was $85 short? Can you back up your statement right now? He was dumbfounded. Oh no, we don't have. But y'all have cameras above my head. So what happened? Where's the proof? You feel me?
I used to be so slick taking out that $5.
So I was just so mad.
no
Like,
reason.
I was so mad. When I went home, I told all my friends on the block, I'm like, yeah, he fired me, da-da-da, because they were just like, oh, Tony, you dumb because you should have never said nothing to him. But I'm like, nah, I ride for my friends, and that's just that. Like, if I get fired for that, then I don't like bullies. And just because you a higher position, you a manager, don't mean you could talk down to anybody. You feel me? So anyway, I'm like, you know what? It's just bugging me. It's just bugging me. I'm like, nah, I need revenge. So what I did was I went up to the store, right? Yeah. And I blacked on him in front of everybody, the workers,
so funny
the customers.
It's like she palanced in the store, and it's like everything is in the front. She stands in the middle of all the cash registers, blacking on him. I was
tight. I'm like, yeah, customers, the food ain't good. This ain't good. You were. Let me not even say that. That's kind of rude. But I was calling him some names that wasn't nice. You know, I said he was racist. I made sure everybody heard that he was racist, and it was just like, damn, I was angry.
So now the way that I quit is because they started not to like me because, you know, I was really a rude bitch. Yes, I was. I was to the point I was over that store and I was over them. One day, like, I usually have a little routine. K be at work first, you know, then I come in like 2 hours after K, and the register next to K, you know, is empty. So, you know, I bust a little, go next to my sis K. So I came into work one day trying to go next to my sis K. He stops me in my tracks. So come on, I have to go all the way over there, which I don't like being there because the mixy registers is over here, and he wanted me at the lane. Yes, he wanted me at the lane registers. So I'm like, oh, okay. I was so mad. I did not take no customers. I stood there for like 5 minutes. I was like, you know what? I ended up Snapchatting myself quitting. It was so funny. I was like, Kay, I can't do this no more. I'm out. So I basically left because I couldn't stand next to Kay. You can say that, but it was more than that. And plus, I got a better job after that.
The moral of the story really is that we wasn't the best workers, but at the end of the day, we felt like we were getting disrespected, and he was racist, and he was just coming at us because we were all friends and stuff like that. Yeah. So, you know, that's just a lesson learned for him and for us.
And the lesson that they learned is not to play with me, because I literally, after I left that job, I will call up that job every single day, and I would harass them on the phone. I used to, when I had to go pick up my last check, I went there mobbing. When I went to go pick up my W4, I went there mobbing. And plus, we called 311 on the store and made a report. And we didn't give...
For anybody that is thinking about hiring us, just don't fire us, okay?
Yeah, because it was really good.
It's not going to be cute.
But that was the end of the story when we worked together. That was the first and the last time of us working together. It was.
Okay, right.
Yes, it was. And if you want more story times, like this video and subscribe and
dab.
And dab with us. Oh, yeah.
Dab, nigga. Dab. All right.
But that was the end of the story when we worked together. That was the first and the last time of us working together. It was.
Okay, right.
Yes, it was. And If you want more story times, like this video and subscribe and
Dab.
dab with us. Okay.
Dab, nigga. Dab.